Welcome to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today, 1 ounce Wednesday. On 1 ounce Wednesday, I take a blind sample. I pour it in a glass. I blind review its ass. I'll give it a score. I'll talk about the pour, and at the end of the video, I'll reveal it so that you know and I know what whiskey we scored during the 1 ounce Wednesday video. I have an entire giant wooden box full of samples for 1 ounce Wednesday, and that box super heavy. So instead of maneuvering the box onto this wobbly table in front of me, hoping that it doesn't collapse, what I did was put a handful of blind samples in this tin cup. In this canister, there are some samples that I put in there. I'm gonna grab one, I'm gonna pour it, and then I'm gonna review it and score it. America. Glass. Not one. America. Back inside it goes. A little SJ to coat the inside of the glass with the smell of this whiskey's oily ass. A little bit of an SJ, little spin job, little swirl job, getting the inside of the glass nice and coated with the whiskey's oils so that it smells like the whiskey's supposed to smell. And not like whatever the heck the inside of the glass smells like. You never know around here. You never know. Huh. This has got some grape funk to it. This has got some grape shoe funk. Oh man, what in the world? That smells like a dirty shoe. You know, like those shoes that you, no matter what you do, you can't get the smell of feet out of them. It's like you tried to cover up that odorous shoe smell by wearing a grape-scented sock all day. It's like fruit by the foot. If it actually smelled like foot. Weirdly enough, as I continue to nose it, the further into this process I get, the more it's starting to smell like a Buffalo Trace product. Like Buffalo Trace and Dirty Laundry. Dirty Laundry. Kick them in her up, kick them in her down, kick them in her up, kick them all around. There's some vanillas here, some cherry, some grapes, some shoe, some like old white t-shirt that you found in the corner of your bedroom that you smelled because why? I don't know, but you smelled it. A little bit of a sweet tart. I honestly don't know what to think of this nose. 1 second, it smells really, really good. The next second, it smells like a little peculiar. A little bit like, why do you smell like that? Am I the crazy one here? I don't know. Maybe I'm the guy who just smells weird things when there's no weird things to be smelled. Or maybe I'm the one guy who could cut it on a canine unit. Bite your damn arm off. Its peculiarities are present on the palate. What is that? What is happening here? It's very brash and harsh. It's very bright and shiny. It's doing things typically that I don't love a whiskey to do on my palate. And in this circumstance, it's a typical circumstance. I don't like what it's doing on my palate. There are some wood notes that this whiskey has, but they're not dark, deep, old, aged oak like I prefer. Instead, it's like bright, brash, green lumber that is being aggressively friction burnt on my tongue. When I smelled it, I was gonna say it smelled finished, but I didn't say that. But I could easily say it smells finished and edit it in beforehand to make me look smart, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, what I'm gonna do is tell you that I had the thought but never said it out loud. And you're just gonna have to believe me. Because if I wanted you to believe me, I could do it. Through the power of editing, I could do it. But through the power of trust, I'm expecting that you believe me, that I almost said that. Now on the palate, Also, haven't said it yet, but I'm about to. Kind of tastes finished. From the front of the palate to the mid palate to the back of the palate to the finish, and from the window to the walls. It makes all my skin crawls. Second sip. I wouldn't call this bad whiskey. I also wouldn't call this great whiskey or very good whiskey. Would I call it good whiskey? Maybe for some people. For me, I don't really know. I don't really know. Not quite sure. No, I wouldn't. It's drying my mouth out a lot. It's hitting me with notes of strange wood. There's potentially some craftiness here, or maybe some weird grains at play. Maybe some weird grains are at play here. What I do like about this sample is the fact that it's confusing and has me thinking a lot. It's got me on my toes dancing around, wondering what in the world is happening and why in the world I can't figure it out. It's got me playing guessing games with myself that I don't even know if I'm winning or not. It's having me play hide and seek with myself, and when I find it, I'm not even sure if it's the right thing I found. This pour is a master of deception. Unless, of course, when I reveal the pour, I was right about everything I've said. In which case, the pour wasn't the master of deception. I was the master of deception because I made the pour think it had one over on me. It never did. Unless, of course, when I reveal it, it totally did. Here goes nothing. Uno. Like a tart green apple, bitterness. Oh, some rubber, some weird melted rubber. I don't like that. It's not my jam. 5.85, it's not my jam. America. There were others in there, I promise, see? But what we were tasting tonight from Bill Kavanaugh, 117.4 proof, Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye Caramel Malt. Is that what I didn't like, is the malt? Caramel malt? Caramel malt? Thank you, Bill Kavanaugh, for the sample. What is that? Yes, I'm over 21. I'm fat and I'm old. Hard Truth Master Distillers Reserve Caramel Malt Sweet Mash Rye Whiskey features flavors of rich caramel, butterscotch, and jammy fruit with a warm finish. This and the other two whiskeys in the 2023 Hard Truth Master Distillers Reserve collection are the second release of an extremely limited annual selection of sweet mash whiskeys that have been handcrafted, aged, custom blended, and bottled by the distillers in Hard Truth. 51 rye, 38 corn, 11 caramel malted barley. Wasn't finished, just different. Seemingly, we are going on a streak of grabbing things that I don't necessarily love. And that's fine. That's totally fine. In order to find things you do love, you need to taste things you don't love. And just because I do not love this, or just because it's not my jam, doesn't mean that it's not your jam. But, if you like the same things I like, if your palate aligns with mine, then I would probably skip Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye Caramel Malt variation of it, because it's not for me. That's gonna do it for this 1 Ounce Wednesday. Another bummer in the books, but that doesn't mean that next Wednesday we won't find something spectacular in this box. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on just like maybe, I don't know what to do about this. If you need to like ask more questions, or maybe just not go out to eat ever, or make your children only drink water. I don't know exactly what the solution is here. But definitely keep your mind on the fact that you have no idea what in the hell you're doing at a restaurant when you're ordering stuff that don't have a price on the menu. Today, I brought my 2 daughters out for a nice little brunch. We had a nice little brunch. We had breakfast for lunch. I think that's what brunch is. I got the chicken fried steak with an over easy egg and a couple pancakes. Diet Coke. My oldest daughter got some biscuits and gravy, whatever. My youngest got a little stack of pancakes with an egg on the side, and she asked for a glass of milk. The waiter said, no problem. She gets her glass of milk, and it's actually pretty big. And I'm like, that's a big-ass glass of milk. She didn't specify how much, but she just asked for milk, and she's 8. Anyway, check comes. I pay for it, obviously. I'm not going to run out on a check, but I might next time. My 8-year-old's milk, $6.09. It says large milk on the receipt. $6.09 for a glass of milk. Like I said, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what my advice is to the world, but I'm not sure what we're doing here. That's one squeeze of a cow tit, plus tax. She did not drink very much milk.